Hello and welcome to today's episode of IAE. So we're going to head up to Zenith Hall and it will be Origin Jump Works today. Now this is the manufacturer of what certainly used to be the biggest flyable ship in game. As I say, that new Corvette, like first capital class ship we saw earlier in the week, the combat one, might be bigger now, but it is a military grade ship. So I'm going to classify the one we're going to see today as the biggest civilian ship. That way we cover all bases. The lift is moving, right? Yes, okay. Waiting to see the hologram change, see if we get the Origin logo, or is it just going to stay on IAE? Oh, there we go, and boom, Origin's logo. You can already see the big ship. Welcome, my friends, to the land of the yachts, and the 890 jump. And our two little sisters. So, you have the 600i Touring. That's like an Explorer version. I mean, look at the size of the landing gear on this thing. I think my hangar is smaller than that landing gear. And the 600i Explorer. So the 600i's are smaller versions of the big behemoth in the middle of this room. Now there's also the I don't see it here, it must be in the other room, but so you got the 100s, the 300s, is that 400? What I'm thinking of is the sort of next size down from the 60s there, and then it jumps up to the 890. With an elegant, sleek exterior that belies its spacious interior, the 890 jump is a true engineering marvel. Blah blah blah. It's a huge cruise ship. There is a hangar up top there. There's even a swimming pool in there if I remember rightly. I think it's in there. I don't think it's in those ones. I think it's in there. It's got like a full bar lounge and everything. If we've got a bit of time, we'll try and get a look inside the monster that is the 890. We won't have time to check the 890 and the 600, so I need to figure out which hall the other ships are in, so we can go and get this tour going. Let's see, you are here. Okay, everything's on the other side. Of course everything's on the other side. Oh, they've got X1s. That's the new bikes. 300 series. 2 of the 100s. There should be 3 in the 100 series. And the 400. Right, so anyway, we're on the wrong side of the hall. So let's cut across under the 3 big ships. Never get used to the size of this thing. I mean, it's as big as this freaking hall. Okay, now we're on the correct side. So, how do I want to go about this tour? Let's go look at the hundreds first. Because the 100i is Origin starter ship, and there's a picture of the X1, their new bike. Now the 400 has a dedicated hangar for the X. So 135 and the 100i. Let's see, there is, I guess, a 125 as well. But anyway, this is the starter ship variant. Oh, somebody's left the door open for us, wonderful. So, cockpit, pilot seat, and in here should be the small amount of cargo space. So you get 2 SCU in it. Nope, that's the end of that tour. I mean, that's literally it, that's the whole tour. This one over here, now, is this the racer variant, or what's the 135 again? Light freighter. So this one has like an extended cargo pod or something? That looks kind of glitched. I'm not sure that's supposed to be like that. Yeah, I think that's actually supposed to be like in the hull there, and make this longer so that it can carry more cargo. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be there, but I'm not sure. Now, this is the 400. So this little lift at the front here, this is the dedicated X1 bay. So you'd have an X1 sitting here, which then gets sealed away up there, and you can actually access the ship from this. Yeah, we'll use the stairs. So this is like your private yacht, I suppose, if you're got the monies. Elevator. And then this is like an engineering section. Yeah, so there's like avionics and other bits and bobs. Ladders to go upstairs. Actually, we'll finish looking down here first. So, cargo. Are they escape pods? Or yeah, escape pods. Right, there we go, look upstairs. The elevator seems stuck. Oh well, I guess we'll do it this way after all. So, back here we have the kitchen area, a little holographic display area, and your dining. And quarters, set up kind of like probably what a small cruise ship would be, you know, you got your bunk and that. And then this, oh, this one doesn't have a desk, it's Yeah. Toilet, the lift. That's got to be the switch for that door, right? There we go, and up onto the bridge. Very Star Trek feeling, like consoles. And the view out over the nose. This one's quite manageable as a single player. It's not really meant for it, but it can be done fairly easily. So is this lift just completely broken? Yeah, well, back down the ladder as we go. And off to the next room. So between the 100s and the 400s is the 300s, which we'll see in the next room. Now, aside from the X1, which I hadn't seen before, I don't know when it was added to the game, fairly recently I think. It might even have been now. I mean, this might be like its actual introduction to the game. I think I've pretty much flown every ship in here, or at least one variant of it. So I've flown the 100i, but not the 135. I've flown the basic 300i, but not the other models. And that looks like the other 100 possibly over there. But I don't know. We'll check in a second. So we've got the base 300i. So it's got little cargo pod there. Now, which side is the door again? Open the door. Enter ship. Yeah, this is the thing, that the 100i uses like steps. The 400, the 600, you know, the 890 jump has a lift, but the others, they have like steps. This one has a freaking ladder. It's like, it just doesn't fit with Origin in my books. But anyway, so you have the big canopy roof that goes all the way into the cockpit. So here's your bed, here's your kitchen. And your plush leather seat. Yeah, not a lot to see in here. This is like your step up from the starter ship. Now let's have a look at the other models, and I definitely want to have a look at the X's because I haven't, as I say, seen them yet, and they're probably about the only thing in here that I haven't flown at least one variant of. So that's the 315, which is the Pathfinder, so that's your Explorer one. What are you? Because you look like one of the 100 series, so you have to be the missing 100 ship that wasn't in the other room. Yeah, 125. I said the number was 125. So this one's the fighter one. And the interior is basically the same on all the 100s. Same as all the 300s are roughly the same. There's some minor differences in like the two 600s. So this is the 325. So interdiction. So this one will have a gizmo in it for blocking quantum. Yeah, that's why it has a much smaller cargo there. And this one should be the racer variant. Now, I'm not sure why the 100s don't have a racer variant, but Yeah, racer focused. So it's like tuned engines and stuff. Now we've got the X's. As I say, this is my first time really seeing one. So you've got the basic X1. It's a bike with like a railgun on the front by the look of it. And then this one will be the X1 Force, so this will be a combat model. Oh, Pathfinder model. Interesting. You must be the racer one. Yeah, Velocity. So they completely removed the gun. So this one's like tuned for pure speed. But this one will be your general purpose. So can we actually get inside this thing? Ooh. Won't let you fly off in it. But I can rent one of these in the rental period. So we've got one more day of actual tours, and then we've got the Best in Show, where you get a couple of ships with like a fancy paint job, and the one that was voted Best in Show by the community, because they host a vote for a little while. So that's that, that's that. We've looked at some of those. Okay, so we've just got downstairs bit, and then we can come back and have a look at Big Daddy 890, because that's going to take some time. Now I have said in the past that I don't like touring big ships because they're too easy to get lost in. They're massive, it takes time. The 890 is a special case. It is the big ship. For years it's been the big ship. So I have to tour that one. It's just something you have to do, you know. This thing's an icon. I actually owned one of these at one point, and oh my god, does it take forever to make the money to buy one of those things. Well, as a solo player, like if you're part of an org or something, you'll get one of them in no time. So M50 is a racer ship, I believe. Yep. So this is a dedicated racer, but you can use it as a light fighter. Super quick. Yeah, I think I've flown that in a rental period. Now this one, the 85X, I think this is supposed to be like the personal shuttle attached to the 890 Jump. I think that was the original idea behind it. Let's see on the board here. Elegantly styled and meticulously constructed, the 85X is versatile and comprehensive, a way vessel that features position control, utilising much of the same thrust technology of the 300 series. Reaches something of a touring ship. Yeah, so this is meant to be like your personal shuttle that's attached to like the 890. So you would have one of these in the hangar bay on the 890. It's actually a nice ship just on its own to fly. I actually owned one of them a couple of years ago, before one of the wipes. It's not a bad little ship. Bit pricey like all the Origin stuff, but... So, we have G12 series, so this is going to be a new ground vehicle that they're working on. Believe it's an IAE, so anti-aircraft with the missile load on it. But not really sure. I can't remember what it's supposed to be. I think it is just like a car, just with some missiles on the back. Yeah. Okay. Time for the grand finale of today's exhibition. The tour of the infamous 890 Chump. The biggest flyable civilian ship in the game. I'm actually looking at it now, I think it is still the biggest ship in the game. This thing is behemoth. Yep, still going. And here we go. This is a cargo lift. So this is basically the floor of the cargo bay. That took a little longer than it should have, but that's IAE for you, it's probably just a little laggy. So, this is probably where you'd have some like ground vehicles for your paying guests. So we've got engine room A, engine room B over there. Do we have anything through here? Well, it's an elevator. Well, we can come back to that later. Okay, there's... Is that a graphical glitch or is that intentional? I think it's supposed to look like the glass is like warping the image. Anyway, it's basically the same over that side. And I think that's like the gravity generator over there. Looks like it. And we go up here, it's another elevator. Staff access upstairs. So, escape pods. Oh, it's been so long since I've been in the 890. That's right, this is like the secondary bridge. Like you could fly the ship from here. But it has like an actual bridge further up as well. So then this is your catering facilities, because bear in mind this is like a cruise ship, so it's got this big giant kitchen and then the storage. So you'll have the lift here going up. Ah, I knew it, span pool. I said this was the one that had pool in it. And so more of the kitchen. And then out into one of the seating areas. This has been reworked since the last time I was in here. Something feels different about this, but I can't quite put my finger on it. So this would be like the cheap quarters. Could even be the staff quarters. Yeah, I'm thinking this is like the staff quarters area. Ooh. Do we have a pool cue? Ooh, can I grab the pool cue and can I play pool? Not yet. Oh, that's annoying. But and it's British pool, not American, oh my god! This should take us to the hangar bay. Yeah. So you got the roof opens up, and then you get your hangar. You can get like that 85X that I said is supposed to go in here. You can probably get 2 of them in here. Need a little bit of manoeuvring, but heck, you could probably get 3 of them in. That would be an elevator. Turret access. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a turret up the front here. So that was the staff side there, so it'll be the customer side here. And oh yeah, when the hangar bays in use, we got a basketball. Just because. That will be another turret, I guess. So if you came in on your like private ship and landed here because you know you've paid, so then you come into your waiting area here to be met by staff members and shown to your quarters. So you got the medical facilities are of course on this side. Might be a single bed, but it is the top tier one, so it can basically heal everything including death. I can already hear the water features. So you got the lifts here that go down to like the hangar and stuff. But, well, I say the hangar, I mean the cargo area. So, ta-da! Like, just open the door, the lift's right there, I can see it. Thank you. Right, so let's see, we're currently on hangar access, so you've got floor 1 which is spa and pool, and then the foyer bar and everything, so we'll go to the spa level. Zoop! Wow, that lift moves! And there's another one. That's the one that was in the kitchen. So you've got the changing rooms. And then, in here, we have an actual pool. And then your sort of spa beds for your spa days. Bloosh! It's not particularly deep. But there is a pool. And then you got like the steam house, so your saunas and that, and through here will be the jacuzzi, because of course it's got a jacuzzi. That is a multi-person escape pod by the look of it. That'll be a lift, I expect. Well, that leads down to the engineering section, so yeah, that would have been a lift. So here's like a main lobby. It's a little seating area. And then down here we have what would probably be the main entrance, because this is like your docking port. So this would be docked to like a station here. So this would be where you would probably have a lot of your customers actually coming in, or on that side. So they come in and, like I say, that would be the main lobby. And then lift to get up and down. So we have a suite over here, and it is a full suite. So bedroom, living area, spacious bathroom, and there'll be a corresponding one on this side. And then we head up this spiral stair. And you know, you just got this little art piece here, you know, a little talking point through here. So there's the lift coming up again. We have yet another suite, and again corresponding one on this side. And this also have some toilets here, but these toilets are for this. This is the bar and lounge. So you're ferrying people around. If they can't afford suites, they're probably in here. And then through here is the conference room and dining room. So you can have a big dining table or have conferences and meetings. And how about this for a view? It's got this big giant glass window here, looking out over that field that is the hull of this ship. That is the new defence turrets they've got up that are like automated, if I remember rightly. It's a new feature that came out with that big combat ship they just added. You can like see back into the other part of the room there. That's a sort of private dining room and conference hall, and then the sort of like main area. And then, so this would be like where the staff would come up with your orders from the kitchen. Continuing up the fancy spiral staircase, so we have more seating, and again views and views. Back here, I believe would be the captain's quarters, or you know, sometimes sort of viewed as like the VIP quarters, but I think, yeah. So their own kitchen, dining area, and then essentially under the stairs we just went in is the bedroom. There's an ensuite in here somewhere, isn't there? Is it there? There it is. I knew it had its own bathroom. And then up here is the office. Come on. So like I say, this is like the cat or ship owner sort of place. So you got the captain's office essentially. So, and there's the model of it. So this could be like your like I said, VIP room, ship owner's room, captain's room, whatever, however you want to view it. It's like the most important quarters. Up here, now remember we saw that other bridge hidden away. That's like some people have called that the battle bridge. Because this one's a bit exposed, but this is the pilot seat. I have spent some time in one of these seats, looking out this window over that expanse. And wow, that is still something. Now I'm sure there used to be a door somewhere that would let you get out onto that hull, and let you walk around on it. I wonder if I can find it. Has to be at this level. Don't see it. That's a little bit upsetting because I kind of wanted to do that. Because it helps give you an idea of just the scale of this thing, because this thing is huge. with a capital H, U, G and E. Aha! Maybe we can sneak out of the airlock and just wander around. So I mean, there's the 600 over there. That's a big ship. And next to this thing, it's just, you know, not big at all. Come on. Come on. Up we go. Up we go. There we go. I wonder if I can get all the way up on the roof. Nah, there's no way I'm getting all the way up on the roof. Huh, there's an invisible wall here. Huh. I was going to go to the back and sort of show the back view, but yeah. So I mean, the details on this thing. And like I say, you can see his little brother down there. Which isn't a small ship by any stretch of the imagination. Just compared to this guy, it's tiny. So that turret you would have accessed pops up out of there. It's actually hidden when not in use. But yeah. Bearing. But yeah, this is the biggest ship you can fly, and it's just insanely large. I'm probably going to die attempting what I'm about to attempt here, but I'm going to see if I can just jump onto the roof over here. Huh. Yep, died. Thought that might happen. Oh dear. Yeah, never do that. Yeah, turns out that roof is not a solid object. Well, that's been today's tour. I think we're probably going to end it there. Suicide seems like a sensible place to end. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just did that. That's like a 5-story fall. And then I get reincarnated. And now I've lost my clothes. Do I have any more civilian wear, or am I just going to be back in the... I have winter clothing. I suppose it is getting into the Christmassy time again. I just have jumpers and hats. I don't have any trousers. So let's see, what do we want to wear? Well, I do have Link's core green armor here. This is a special set I own. It's actually in my like hangar that is stuff I paid for with real money. So I own this armor suit and helmet. It was part of the last IAE, and it was like the alien stuff, so like the new alien ship and that, which is the one I have as my current starter. what I think we're gonna do is put on. Oh, wait, I take that off first. Right, put on that. That should be Link's arms. And the Link's top. I don't have the rest of the Link set yet, but I do like the Link's armor. I don't want to wear one of my Halloween masks, so I've got the Hill Horror helmet. I have two versions. Got a dust up helmet. And I guess we'll just take a standard helmet. Do I have my helmet on? Did that not put the helmet on? Put the helmet on. Okay, Odyssey helmet works. So why is the Horizon helmet not working? Yeah, that almost fits, colour-wise. But anyway, yeah, that's me getting distracted there. We've done our tour, and so yeah, I think we'll leave it there. We have one more day of ships tomorrow. Today, depending on when you see this video. But then we've got the Best in Show the next day, and then the remainder of the event until the 5th is the finale, which is basically you get boards up downstairs and you can get access to pretty much every ship that's been on show. You can just go in and just rent anything. So yeah, if there's been any ships you've seen, I would probably wait until you've seen tomorrow's video. But if there's any ships you've seen that you want me to take another look at, as I say, we've got basically days. So the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. So 4 days where we can get rental ships out. So my plan for those days is to rent some ships, have a look at them, so we can look at them in a hangar, take them out into space, well, into the atmosphere probably, and have a little fly around, and have like another look at them. So if there's any ships anybody particularly wants me to look at, put a comment. I'll try to look at as many as I can that people maybe ask for. But yeah, there's a couple of ships that I'm going to look at myself. So on the 2nd, or maybe not even, I think on Best in Show the boards might already be up. So if it is, the couple of ships I'm thinking of looking at, I'll probably get that day. And then 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th, we can look at any ships that any of you guys want to look at. But we'll talk about that again tomorrow. So thanks for coming, and hope you enjoyed today's episode, and particularly my antics at the end there. But see you again, and See you in the wilds.